Transformers fans and Hot Wheels fans. Today I finally got back from vacation and I finally got a new Transformer, and this time it's not just any Transformer, it's a Hot Wheels Transformer, and this time it's Twinmill. And of course, if you ever got to play with Hot Wheels, I'm pretty sure all of you would love this video, so please watch till the end and subscribe for more. So today we are going to get into the Autobot Twinmill, and this is like one of the best Transformers I ever has gotten into. I got some other cool things like a drone and a RC car with smoke coming out of the back, and I'll probably review those as well. So for now, we're just going to get into the package. Before I do, the reason why I already ripped this open is because and the reason why it looks like it's already transformed before I started videoing is because I want to get used to it, and for this type of car, it was already like this in the package. So just to let you know, now the reason why I ripped it open was so I can get used to the transformation, the looks, everything about this car. So we're gonna move him aside, and then we're going to take a look at the package. So here's the package that I came with. It's already ripped open. So it's already ripped open. So here we have Transformers. You got the Twinmill. You got the Twinmill Autobot right here. You got Hot Wheels, all made from Mattel and Hasbro. And what's really cool about this, guys, is like it's a crossover. I love crossovers. Let me know in the comments if you love crossovers, because I make stories with crossovers in them. You know, so you got like a Hot Wheels X Transformer, you got Twinmill, the Autobot logo, and here you have Twinmill himself looking like he's ready for action. You got the Twinmill himself, got the fire coming out of it, all from more than meets the eye. It's authentic Transformers themselves, and Mattel, both from Hasbro and Mattel themselves. Both made this. Now my friend on the other hand has a Bone Crusher one, which I think is named Bone Crusher, but I think it's an Autobot. I don't know, but let me know guys if you have them. So here we have the package. So let's get to the car itself. So here we have Twinmill himself in his awesome Twinmill form. Love the Hot Wheels look. Love the red stripes. And what I think what's really cool is seeing the Autobot logo next to the like right on top of the iconic Hot Wheels logo. And here you have the iconic logo itself. Here you have the back, side, other side, front of course, and on the top. And I think what's really cool about Twinmill is that he kind of has that surfboard look, but with the wheels. And this is one of the most iconic cars out in Hot Wheels history, is the Twinmill. And I think Twinmill has gotten much better now, all because of the transfer, all because he transforms. And I think that this is a really awesome car. Here it rolls really smoothly on rug, on carpet, on hard floor. And I got this guy back from vacation, and at Target I saw a blue version, but I like red because the rest of my favorite color. That's probably the reason why you see red in my profile channel. But yeah, overall I hope you guys are gonna like this video, because if you love Hot Wheels Transformers, like I said in the description, I will do Hot Wheels videos too, and this is one of them. And having a Transformer, this is epic. So so let's get down to it. So here we have him in his car mode. I think it's really cool. Although you got the iconic wheels. At first I thought these wheels were rubber, because usually when you scratch on them you can easily tell they're rubber or not, but they are rubber. So here you have the other side. It's pretty iconic. You can see the head, and you can see, I mean, that's pretty much, and basically that's one of the only robot bits you see, is this and this right here. And I think that's maybe the only downside with this car, because sometimes for Transformers I don't think you're supposed to show any kibble either, and even on the bottom, but I don't care. I think it's really cool. And of course, just to add some lesson statistics, here you have his flames right on the side. See, these are his flames, but just to let you know that these are that you have to be very careful when it comes to these, because sometimes they will kind of touch the wheels a little bit, and it does kind of affect the rolling. So sometimes you gotta be very careful of what you do with these. And of course, these are one of the best Transformers out there. So I hope you guys would love this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you ever had something like this, and if you do have something like this, Good job. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so this is basically what it is. There's no artificial like weapons or anything like that. Maybe the fire is because that's all it came in the package. And of course, what's really surprising is when it comes to Transformers, they only become robots in the package. And then you have the instructions, and then you transform it into a car. Now it's the opposite. Now you have the car in the package transformed already into a car for you, so you can look at every iconic detail of the Autobot logo and the iconic Hot Wheels logo. And then after that, then you just transform them into a robot. I love this crossover. This is a really cool crossover between Hot Wheels and Transformers. Sometimes I do some crossover stories and stuff like that. But let me know if you want me to tell you about them, because I'll tell you about them in the comments below. Because, that's me. Anyway, just to take off the fight, now we're going to go on into the transformation. Now, the transform this guy is kind of simple. It's very simple. But but it's kind of weird, because when was the last time you ever had a transformer that's part forming? This is the same. So to transform him, we're just going to take these off like this. These engines. That's why you call it Twinmill, because you got two engines on both sides, and then here you have an engineless Twinmill. And and then what we're going to do here is we are going to take this whole window shield, we're gonna pull it up and around, and see this. Oh, and yeah, so this part right here kind of goes down, but it goes up. And then I'm gonna take this whole back section, it's gonna split open like that, and then it's gonna come down just like this, and then that's gonna split open. And of course, his feet are right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this. See his feet? Yeah, see his feet right here? We're going to flip this up. We are going to flip it up like that, and then we'll put that in. We're going to straighten out later. Right now, we're just going to work on what we can work on. Like that. This flips around, so he's very flat-footed. Yeah, just like that. Just like that, and then it comes around like this, and then whoops, there you go. Sorry about that, guys. And then after that, we're just gonna lock them in place, just like that. And then yeah, and there are his legs. And of course, the reason I like this, because this whole section right here is going to become his whole part right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin this forward, around, and then this whole section right here, the whole top section with the headlights and the iconic Hot Wheels logo, that splits. That splits. This comes down. His iconic looking head with the yellow visor spins around. This comes down a little more. Unfortunately, I guess it's going to have to spin. That spins. We're going to deal with that last. And then with these arms, they're going to come out forward. Transformers are cool, guys. I love the wheels. And then we're going to take them. We're going to flip these arms outward. And the reason why that, because these right here, that splits. And then this whole section comes down, forming his whole arm. It turns around. You have their whole hand. It turns around too. Same for this side, right here. Turns around. And you got the hand, spins like that. And then just like that. Then and then finally, take the whole section and just put them up like this. And then we'll make them in this stand pose. And there you go. And there you have Twinmill in the Autobot iconic Twinmill that you never see in movies is in robot mode. And here he is in robot mode, of course I say again. And I really love this robot mode. This robot mode looks pretty cool with a little splash of yellow. So just for some detailed descriptions, here you have him in his robot mode, like I said already. Oh, Oh, and I almost forgot, everyone, is engines. And of course, the engines, all they do is connect like this. Sorry, everyone, I totally forgot about his engines like that. Yeah, and his arms go there. At first I thought his arms were pretty bare. Yeah, and of course for these, they just spin around like this. Now the air tanks spin, so we got this side, and that just goes right in. I mean, I'm not sure it's gonna snap or something, but oh, it is. Yeah, like, and yeah, and there you go. Yeah, and there you go. There you have his arms with his engines, and yeah, and that's something I'm going to get to. Make this nice and quick. I don't know if it snaps. I'm guessing it doesn't. So we're just gonna try to keep this on best way we can. And so and so, and so yeah. And oh, it does snap. Sorry, I'm very sorry, guys. I just didn't really know. I forgot about the arms on his engines. And there you go. There you go, and there you go, and there you have him in his robot mode, and with his engines on his arms. And this is how iconic he looks, guys. So you got so it's like his whole arm section becomes the front, his whole leg section becomes the back, and everything else becomes the whole middle, and it becomes the whole middle. And then what I love, and then, and so yeah, I think what's really cool is how the window shields becomes the whole chest. Got the iconic yellow, white stripes right there, just like that. You also got his. And also on the back side, you got the front end of the car, got the yellow. Yeah, you got his headlights right here. You got the split Hot Wheels right here, and then all the way down, and then here you have his legs right here. Sometimes what I kind of wish it had was like an Autobot logo on the chest, but that's okay. But I like it here because we got the Autobot logo on top of the Hot Wheels logo. Oh, and yeah, and so it's just what it looks like in Robot in his mode. Oh, and also I guess for accessories for his weapons, I guess you can call them weapons, that his fire just I don't know, they just do this. Yeah, see? Yeah, see now he's ready for some fiery action for a cool looking action figure. I guess he's like firing or blasting fire, which I think is really cool. And so, yeah, when you stand at, and now you're standing at attention, and yeah, and so yeah, now for some articulation, yeah, and that's basically the one thing I don't really like about this guy because of the engines, they just pop off, so you might sometimes you kind of have to think twice about losing them. And so yeah, and so for articulation, his head turns 360, arms, his whole shoulder, got his elbow right here, the wrist moves, and then you got a pivot point on his waist, a waist swivel, and then for his hip goes out, goes in, his knee, and of course his foot, of course, well, sort of moves. Then yeah, just like that. And there you go. And there you have him in his robot mode, ready for action and for some Hot Wheels Let's Race racing. And okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a fun video. I'm glad I found that target at Phoenix, and I hope you guys will love this video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about him, and what you like about him, and what's the kind of the downside, and what's so annoying about him. And yeah, and yeah, and so yeah, good video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.